Hello there, everybody. I am Mr. Riddlesworth. Welcome to the broadcast with Mr. Snabbis and myself.
Oh, hello, people.
Yes, we're not joined by Ench today. We'll be joined by Ench in the next episode.
Yeah.
But for this one, we're going to talk about PC gaming mainly. And quite a lot of new things that have come out and are coming out. And also some free-to-play games that we think you'd be interested in. And Snabbis is playing one of them right now.
Yeah, like Hawken, for example.
Yes, I did play it myself. It was a really good game to play. But when I got it, there wasn't... it was very confusing for me. I couldn't understand all the menus and everything.
Well, the menu is really easy, to be honest.
Yeah, you've just got to work your way around it, find out what goes into what and what you can do.
That's what she said!
Yeah. Is there a lot more optimization and stuff in it now? So you can, like...
what do you mean, like, optimization?
Customize your mech.
Well, it's pretty much the same way. But, the main thing you can actually customize is just by ranking up your mech, and you can unlock, like, pristine primary weapons. Well, there's, like, extra 2 only, but still, they're really good.
What's the difference between them and the usual weapons?
It depends. Like, for the mech that I'm currently using, most of the time is the Predator, and his primary weapon is supposed to be like a shotgun. Yeah. But the second one you can unlock is like a lower damage but faster shooting little shotgun. And
okay,
yeah, and the pristine weapon is like a miniature mine launcher.
Yeah, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare's got something like that with the gun variations.
Well,
you can unlock elite versions of that weapon.
Yeah, something
and
a bit like that.
It'll have more perks.
Yeah.
Like a faster fire rate, or it'll have increased drilling on the barrel, so it's more powerful.
True.
Which is quite cool.
Yeah.
But yes, you guys probably know I've been playing GTA 5 on the PC, and god damn it, it is freaking awesome. It's the best PC port to... console to PC port I have ever played.
It's really good. Even though I haven't played it, but I can literally imagine how freaking awesome it is.
Yeah, well, he came to one of the live streams, didn't he? I think. I can't remember. I've live streamed it a lot.
Yeah. I've seen some videos about it.
But it is really fun as well.
Yeah.
I mean, they've really put attention to detail in this game. There's like extra litter tucked under hedges and stuff like that, like there is in the real world. Whereas when it was on the 360, it was all pristine and clean, and then on the Xbox One, they added a bit more litter. They added, a few animals and stuff.
Well, not just like that. There was a lot more like models and all that stuff.
Yeah, the PC version is a whole nother level for it. I really think they should make it the next one for the PC and then port that to the console rather than the other way around, because then they'll be able to get the best of it straight away rather than having to build it up over the 3 generations.
True.
I mean, it's just mind-blowing. The amount of things you can do as well. Obviously, there's races, there's heists now, so you can get a crew together and work all your way up to robbing a big bank. And
I finished like first 3 or 4 heists. I don't really remember, but just for the record, the only way how you can have fun in heists is only if you play with friends. Playing with randoms, no offense, but it's pretty much like playing with headless chickens.
Yeah, because everybody wants to do their own thing and try and do, outdo each other.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's definitely better if you've got a team from start to finish that you can coordinate with. It's like I was the tech guy. I was the one that was using the hacking tools and stuff, and it was really fun doing the little mini games.
Yeah, I was for the beginning. I was like confused. What in the actual hell am I supposed to do now?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and plus, if you finish all the heists with the same crew, you get, I think all of you...
$1 million.
Yeah, $10 million.
10 million? I thought it was $1 million. Jesus Christ. I heard it was $1 million, but I never actually completed the heist, so...
Well, you have to you have to complete all all of the heists with the same crew.
Oh, yeah. There's quite a few to go through, you know, so it would be definitely worth 10 million altogether.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, a free-to-play game that I have recently come across, which is really cool, is Savarium. It's made by the same guys.
It's not actually. Wait, is it actually free to play?
Yeah, it's free-to-play.
Oh, the one, yeah, with
Yeah,
yeah.
the one that was made by the Stalker guys.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I don't really know. The recommendations are kind of iffy about that game.
Yeah, it's the only thing that's wrong with it at the minute is there is no free roam mode, which is what they've been promising for quite a while.
It's just like a pure team deathmatching or deathmatching.
Yeah, that's what it is pretty much. It's team deathmatch, or you've got to capture the batteries and take them back to your own base to get up your protective shield to stop this gas killing you, kind of thing. But it is really good to play. If you've got any friends to play it with, you can coordinate quite easy and overcome anybody on that game. They've really gone into depth with the weapon sounds as well, and they've actually done some videos of how they captured the sounds using real weapons and things like this. Absolutely immense. But when it comes out, I think it will be a really, really good free-to-play game to get on with your friends. But any free-to-play games I do mention, I'll link in the description below. And we are not paid to mention any of these at all. It's just games that I'd like to play or Snabbis likes to play. And maybe we'd see one of you guys in there one day. You never know.
Yeah, maybe you're gonna get addictive like I am.
Yeah.
Who knows?
What about the new Deus Ex that's coming out? Have you seen that?
To be honest, I still haven't seen any the trailer of it.
Oh, it looks immense. At the beginning, he's fighting, flipping around and stuff, and his arm transforms into a gun.
Well, I mean, is the character still the same? The
yeah,
Jensen?
it's still.
Oh, it's still the same.
It's still Jensen.
Ah, nice. I have played a little bit of Human Revolution, I think. It was quite fun. Cause
I played it on the Xbox.
Yeah, I remember actually Deus Ex from one of the old versions. I don't really remember the name. I think it was just Deus Ex.
Yeah, it was just called Deus Ex.
Yeah.
The first one. Yeah.
Well, it was kind of long story to be honest.
Unnecessarily long.
And also the options how you can complete the story. I think there was like a bit different.
Yeah, there's like 3 different ways to get to the end.
Yeah.
They've done the same in obviously Human Revolution, so I wonder if they're going to do the same in the next one.
Probably.
Or are they going to have it more, you know, open world? Because both the first 2 games were quite linear. You always had the same path to go down. You had to meet the same objectives. It'd be nice to see in the next one that you have to collect your own evidence from certain locations, come to your own conclusions, and, you know, have repercussions if you're wrong. That kind of outcome to the game. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be really cool. Next one. Where has it gone? I just had it on my screen then as well. Oh yeah, Goat Simulator's come out for the Xbox One.
Oh god! I already saw it on the freaking smartphones. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I can't believe it.
And the price tag on that son of a bitch. Why the freak?
$7.99 just to run around being a goat for a while.
Motherfucker.
I mean, on the PC when I let's played it on the channel, it got boring very quickly. You know, I did like 2 or 3 episodes and that were enough for me.
Well, it's fun for the beginning, and like the experience itself, it's a bit like WTF all around.
Yeah, it's so retarded, it's unbelievable. I mean, what convinced them to, you know, put it up on Windows?
Well, Windows is one thing, but the current amount of the silly simulators is just immense.
Ridiculous.
Amount. Because if you guys recall the rock simulator, for example.
Oh yeah! Oh my god!
No offense, but sometimes I'm just thinking, what in the hell is people thinking?
Yeah. Why would people buy this shit? Oh dear.
For example, like Markiplier and many YouTubers play the game called Plug and Play, if I recall right. That's how it was called.
Yeah, plug and play. The like
Yeah.
draw. It looked like a picture that had been drawn, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was just crazy.
It was a bit strange, but
It was just a big innuendo. That's all that game was.
yeah, it's like
It was just a big sexual innuendo.
yeah, more or less.
You're like, yeah, you stick this in there, you have fun, you do that, you do this.
Yeah, so you plug that, stick in that, twist that, eject that.
Yeah. Oh my god. Killing Floor 2 as well, that's just been released.
Oh, I
Holy
can't
crap.
wait to actually get my hands on that bastard.
Yes. As soon as I can get the funds to do so, I will be purchasing Killing Floor and playing the hell out of it with Snabbis and maybe Enter Genie and Handsome Diddy. If
And
we can get them all in.
just for the record, expect some pretty awesome montages.
Yeah. Snabbis' killing montages are quite cool. I watch every single one.
I'm
like
still
it.
working on them, trying to make them even more epic and cinematic and stuff.
I like the music you use. You always seem to fit the mood.
Oh, I'm always working on it.
Yeah, it's something I could use, I suppose, sometimes. A bit more music in my videos.
Some epicness kicking in the fucking loins.
Yeah. Holy crap. I've been trying my hands out with some mods on games as well lately.
Like Skyrim, for example, I suppose.
Yeah, but I haven't been using stupid mods. I've been using mods that'll make the game more realistic or a bit more beautiful.
Oh, yeah, like texture
nothing
things
too
and
stupid.
like armor and
Yeah.
like that.
I think, you know, if I do end up playing Skyrim on video, it'll be a live stream. I don't think I'll have to make a series out of it, because I did complete it when it was on the 360, and I got all the expansions and everything, but never actually played and completed the expansions. So it'd be nice to go through the main game again on PC and start playing the expansions to complete them on the PC, because it's a lot more beautiful to play it on the PC,
True.
even with the standard mods that come.
Question
from Steam.
is, people might actually, if I recall right, people were expecting for Skyrim to be relaunched on next gen.
Yeah, I don't think it needs it.
Well, just for the graphics, maybe, possibly, someone will be up for it. I mean, just on PC,
Yeah,
it looks
it's not
pretty good. Well, not just pretty good, but like real good. But yeah, like for next gen, might take up a notch a little bit on the graphics.
Yeah, I suppose it'd sell a lot on next gen, because a lot of people, you know, they didn't do what I did. They didn't go from console straight.
I'm
to a PC.
really sure that people will enjoy it on next gen as well, because I personally haven't finished Skyrim, but I've played it, and I also played the crap out of Fallout New Vegas, and I literally was thinking wrong at the beginning about the Fallout
Yeah.
franchise. Like,
I really like the Fallout franchise. It's the original two games weren't really all that good.
and if I remember
Fallout
right, they were
3
actually 2D, right?
Yeah, they were top-down,
Yeah.
like point-and-click adventures. Where Fallout 3, they really, you know, they didn't just push the bar out; they freaking threw it to the other side of the field. You know?
Yeah.
They really made the franchise with Fallout 3. That was
And also
an
reason
addictive game.
yeah, also the reason why that game became a game got the Game of the Year award.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. I played that for hours on end. I played it non-stop. I was really addicted to that game. It's just the interacting with the NPCs and stuff as well, and doing little side quests for
Yeah,
them.
and also you can choose your own path and like
Yeah,
make your own thing all the time.
be the master of your own destiny.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of Fallout, I still haven't finished New Vegas as well, because there's so many people to rob.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff to do.
So many places to lockpick and creep into and steal all this shit.
I'm just master thief in there.
I would say about Skyrim though, I used to lockpick into shops, nick all the stuff, and then sell it back to them during the day.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was doing in Fallout as well.
It's an awesome game.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 10! Or if you're a nitpicky motherfucker, Mortal Kombat X.
Personally, I'm not really a fan of fighting games, but I've played some of the Mortal Kombat a little bit.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of the beat 'em ups, but I think Mortal Kombat 10, they've kind of fucked it up a little bit because they put too many things that should be in the main game behind a paywall. They've basically taken a full game and then taken out like Goro. You can't play as Goro unless you pay to be Goro.
Yeah,
which
if
is
you
stupid.
pre-purchase it or well, maybe after it's gonna become like a small DLC as
It's
well.
a small DLC, yeah. And it's absolutely ridiculous. He's always been in the game.
True.
But that brings us to the problem of DLC these days. There's too many people willing to pay stupid money for things that should already be in a game.
That's why GTA kicks on the top.
And Rockstar have hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
I mean, you buy the game, you get every DLC for free.
Exactly, and it's not even like a DLC, it's just like an update, that's all.
Yeah, it's just like an update to the game, but that's
Well,
all
yeah,
like Call of Duty.
the only thing you can actually buy in GTA Online is just your
money.
yeah, it's just the online cash. That's pretty much it.
Which is, I think, how it should be.
Yeah.
If you want to, buy nice cars and stuff in games, then pay for the currency in the game and then buy what you want with that in-game currency.
Exactly.
Rather than putting it behind big paywalls and then thinking, oh yeah, we're getting a lot of money for this, so we'll bring another item out and then we'll put that behind a massive paywall. It's absolutely ridiculous. But there's people with more money than sense out there that are willing to just, as soon as it comes out, they'll buy it at the maximum cost.
True.
They'll just straight up pay for it.
Because if I recall right, before Black Ops 2 was being launched, there was like early access, not like early access, but limited edition pre-launches, and some people actually bought the hard copies like for 2,000 from eBay or Amazon.
It's absolutely ridiculous. It really is.
I mean, I understand the dedication of new upcoming titles, but that's a bit too high. Wait.
Yeah, that's why I think in the next few years, indie studios are going to overtake these AAA title studios in popularity.
True.
Because they're working, a lot of them that are making big games are working so hard to bring the best experience to you.
True. Like, for example, Outlast, it is like an indie game, right?
Yeah, it's in indie studios, Red Barrel Studios.
Yeah, and
that was the best horror game I've ever played.
Yeah, I played a little bit because I'm also not a huge fan of horror games. Well, sometimes I can play them. Like, for example, Killing Floor. At the beginning, I was scared the crap out of that game. Then I turned into a badass and I was slashing zombies left and right.
It's okay on Killing Floor because then you quickly learn that, oh yeah, I can kill these douchebags.
Yeah.
Whereas on Outlast, you couldn't kill anybody.
Yeah,
you were
the only
totally defenseless.
Yeah, the only thing you can do is just hide and run and hope for the best. That no one's gonna look under the bed.
yeah. The amount of times I hid under the bed from that doctor with his freaking bone saw, that was insane.
Yeah, that was...
Then you just hear it behind you. I found you. Oh shit! Ah!
No, that wasn't the doctor. The doctor was with his big ass scissors.
No, he had a bone saw, didn't he?
No, that.
Oh no, it was the crazy guy.
Yeah, that was the guy who was
the cannibal.
Yeah, who was eating the crap of that other guy who had exploded. Yeah. Spoiler alert.
My bad. It's been a while.
Spoiler.
It's been a while.
Spoiler alert to anyone who haven't played it yet.
Yeah, if you haven't played it yet, sorry, spoilers. Duh. Holy crap. The Witcher 3 has gone gold already before it's launched due to its pre-orders, which is insane. So you can guarantee that about a week after it's been out, it'll go platinum.
Probably.
Which is, again, insane. But there is so much hype around Witcher 3 at the minute.
Well, people say because the story mode itself is going to be like really extended, like even for speed players, it's going to take like a crap load of hours.
Yeah, I think they said it'd take 9 days to try and speed run it.
Damn, like non-stop 9 days or?
I don't know, just 9 days average. I think they said. But they are really putting some attention to detail into that game. the hair, it grows as you're progressing through the game. You know, your beard gets longer.
Can you
your hair
shave it
goes
as well?
grey. Yeah.
Really?
You choose a style, and I think you can shorten it. I don't know. They haven't released much details on it, but they said that it will grow slightly and get grey the more the game progresses, which I think is insane.
Yeah.
I mean, why would you even put that into a game? That just to prove the power of the engine
Exactly.
that they're using.
The developers are basically trying to show what they can do with that engine.
Yeah.
And they are just kicking the crap out of that engine.
I don't even know what engine it uses. Is it the new Cry 3 engine?
To be honest, I don't know.
I might have to find that one out.
Yes.
Yes, I got asked to play League of Legends as well.
Oh god.
I was like, nope. I played that game for 30 minutes.
Yeah,
and,
same. I played a little bit of a co-op with one of my mates, and I was like, yeah, you know what? No. How about
It's not a game for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to play games.
Yeah,
that,
I'm personally not really also a fan of MOBAs and all that kind of games. I usually like to shoot people in the face.
I don't like top-down games unless it's an RTS like Command and Conquer. That is where
true.
the top-down view should be used. I don't agree in using it on, you know, there's, what did that, Enter Genie got me a game which was like a horror game, and that was top-down.
No idea which
you
one
know,
was.
there's monsters coming left, right, from the top of the map and stuff. But it wasn't that scary. Whereas if you played a 3D version of that game, which the equivalent would be Killing Floor, it's more scary because shit just comes round corners at you.
Yeah, you can't see it literally
And you
coming.
can't see him
Yeah.
until the last second.
Yeah, or he's actually
games-
eating the chunks out of your ass.
Yeah. Games are definitely best in 3D. I don't agree in doing horror games top down and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, it depends from the games. I mean, the Dead Nation, I'm pretty sure you played it, probably,
No.
maybe.
I haven't actually, no.
Well, it's like also zombie slaying game, but it's pretty fun. Played a little bit of on PlayStation. Also
On
has a co-op
PlayStation?
as well, by the way. But yeah, if you get used to it, for the aiming in that game and all
Yeah.
that stuff, it's pretty fun, to be honest. But it gets really hectic after a few missions.
I bet it does.
Obviously.
Holy crap. The new game, City Skylines, which is Valve's attempt at being a competitor to SimCity. I find it quite good to play.
I saw some pictures about. It looks good, but meh.
It's exactly, well, it plays the same as SimCity.
But it's
But
not
with
the
this
Sims.
one, yeah, you can change the whole landscape. You can build your own little country, basically, in any shape you want. You can add mountains wherever you want. You can do a lot more customization to the world map. But however, it does lack quite a lot of managerial settings and in-depthness. But I think it is a really good first attempt for Gabe's team. It really is, and it's pretty cheap too. The Oculus. Whoa! I shouldn't have seen that.
Too late.
Oculus Rift and virtual sex. What?
Oh,
No, thank you.
I totally saw that coming. I mean, probably at least 50% of all teenagers and video game players are definitely thinking, yep, that's definitely gonna happen sooner or later with the Oculus Rift or any virtual reality competitive
It
goggles.
won't be long till they'll be just, you know, fat slobs sat in the computer chairs with, you know, Oculus Rift on.
Yeah.
With one of those plug-in USB male masturbation devices, strapped to his waist. And, you know, he'll just be sat there drooling in his chair and, you know, wasting away on one of these virtual reality sex sites.
Yeah.
Holy
I
crap.
think we took it way too far.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Anyway, next
No.
subject. Recently, me and Riddles and some of our mates, actually started playing a pretty nice, like a sci-fi galaxy shooter called Fractured Space.
Yes, you'll be able to see the video of that in the background. A bit of footage.
Yeah.
Maybe
Personally, just only because it's still in. Is it actually still alpha stage or pre-alpha?
It's pre-alpha stages.
Oh yeah. To be honest, it is a bit hectic to actually get your mates in one server at the same time sometimes, but it's also even a little bit funny. But gameplay-wise, it's really good.
It is awesome. It is a really awesome game.
But the only problem sometimes is, at least maybe it's just for slower computers. Maybe I don't know, because I'm playing on the laptop all the time, and for some reason, even if I have all the settings on low, still in some places where it shouldn't be, I get like 15 to 10 frames per second, which I don't really understand. Why exactly is that even happening? Because there's literally
there's not a lot of optimization yet.
And there's
even in the options, all you've got is like 4 sliders. There's no in-depth like motion blur, no anti-aliasing, anything like that. It's all basically just texture sliders that you adjust, and I think it needs a lot more optimization before it's definitely ready for even alpha stages.
True, and definitely they have to finally add the party join or party creating option.
Did you say that you had a word with the devs and that's the next thing they want to put in?
Well, yeah, one
Like
of the devs actually answered my Twitter about that issue, and he basically said that they are really working hard on it right now. So yeah, hopefully soon we'll get easy in the easy way in the servers.
Well, I think every game that is multiplayer focused should have that as a priority, being able to set up your squad first and then jump into the server browser with your squad.
Exactly. It's pretty much like in Battlefield 4 at the beginning. There was no such thing as like create your squadding up, like for example like in Battlefield 3, which was the best on at least squad joining, because you actually make your party in the menu, you can talk to them,
and then jump into the game when you're ready.
Exactly.
Yeah, that really upset me about Battlefield 4, because I played it with Ench and we just couldn't get into a server together. It's like every time he'd join one, I'd try and join and it'd be full.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the hell, you know? It really needs a squad menu. Same as Battlefield Hardline. That doesn't have it either.
It doesn't?
Not on the PC anyway. They might have it on the console, but it don't have it on the PC.
Don't know about the console.
It's really stupid. For multiplayer focused games,
yeah, they have it.
The priority should be squads.
Yeah,
definitely.
Already from the freaking beginning.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's really hard to actually enjoy the multiplayer, because even before the match, you have to struggle that hard to actually get all your mates in the same team.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? There's a bit of news on one of my all-time favorite series. That is
Final Fantasy?
Close. It's the one in front of that.
No, I didn't.
Where's it gone? Where's it gone? It's Mass Effect anyway.
Oh,
they're making another one.
Yeah.
They're making another one, Mass Effect 4. I've just lost.
I saw some news about some possible leaked information on Facebook, just about the things that they're actually gonna add and what's actually gonna happen there.
Yes, it's gonna be, the universe is gonna be 4 times bigger than the old one, and it's gonna be set in the galaxy of Andromeda, which is a galaxy fucking obviously light years away that they found, which closely resembles our architecture in our galaxy. And you're going to be able to drive around the planet in the Mako like you could on Mass Effect 1, and obviously, you know, get out of it and go to these sites and have a look around.
Yeah, actually do your side missions and collect some stuff from
but
planets.
They said there was going to be a lot of interplanetary side missions where you'd obviously visit like the Krogan clan, and they'd say, "Oh, we've been having trouble from so and so from whatever planet," and then you try and negotiate a peace between them.
Or just
kind
kill
of
them
thing.
all.
The game is going to be so in depth and so massive that I think even for the Xbox One it might be a bit too big overall. If they follow the vision that they've got for the game, it really is going to be absolutely massive. I mean, it might even take up half of a 500 gig hard drive.
Could be.
The details that I was reading on it are really in depth. But it's not going to be Shepard, it's going to be somebody else.
Yeah, exactly, because if you guys have played the third Mass Effect, you probably know why there won't be Shepard.
I sacrificed myself.
Spoiler alert!
But the game's been out that long, if nobody's played it, I don't think they're ever going to play it.
Yeah, no offense, guys.
But I wanted to get the Mass Effect series on the PC and do a playthrough on the channel from 1 to 3, from start to finish.
I think actually Phil is playing the second one quite often now.
Yeah, but when I played on the console, I was always the Paradigm. I wanted to be the other one, the bad guy. I wanted, because I'm always the good guy in games, and I just wanted to play through it as a badass for once.
Well, it's actually, if you play as a renegade, and the renegade ending in Mass Effect is quite
different.
Kind of silly, to be honest.
But it's like you got an option to save the human
race.
Not the human. Oh, what the hell were they? The Reapers. Yeah, they made like a human version of a Reaper. Or they was making one, and you went to the factory, and you had the choice to destroy it or to try and take it. And I always destroyed it, and I want to find out what.
Wait,
happened if you took
was it on which Mass Effect?
Number 2, that one.
I never played it, to be honest, yet.
Sorry, bro. Spoiler alert.
Meh. I'm probably gonna forget it anyway.
Yeah. But just that choice, I think, would have been a pivoting point in the storyline. I mean, if you could take it, obviously, with it being a Reaper, it'd have taken over your mind anyway, like the other Reapers did.
Sure.
So what would happen when that happened? Would Shepard go nuts and start doing shit with this human Reaper?
Because actually, one of my mates actually was kind of making a question about in the second Mass Effect, in the ending, there was a possibility to actually kill all your, well, basically kill everyone of your team, and if the micro save option actually works with Mass Effect 3, how exactly would the storyline continue if everyone is already dead?
Yeah. That would be a paradox.
Yes.
A paradox indeed.
Yes.
Okay, what else did I want to talk about? Holy crap, I'm lost. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Windows 10, that's still in technical preview stages. Genie has been stupid enough to install it. Not Genie. Did he?
Oh.
Oh no, Genie's installed it as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he has.
Yeah, he has, yeah. That's why it keeps crashing all the time. Yeah, I don't think it's ready yet. And there was quite a rumour behind it saying that they was going to make it open source. But that's just, codswobble, whatever they call it. Codswobble. What? Codswallop, that's the one.
What?
It's Codswallop. If they made an operating system open source like Linux is, it opens your computer up to, attacks, hacker attacks and what have you.
Oh, I see.
So they won't make it open source for everyone's, security purposes, which is good.
Yeah.
Even though Microsoft are losing millions every day, it's quite nice of them to keep it to themselves. You got any more thoughts, Snabbers?
That's a hard question. Not really.
Is there any old games that your favourite games that you'd like to play again?
Wow, that's a huge list, to be honest. Personally, all my gaming actually, I think it started when I was a young grasshopper. I think it actually started with actually Duke Nukem 3D. I think when it actually by the time when it actually was popular. Then it actually evolved to Wolfenstein 3D, Doom, Serious Sam. I love that game to bits, and I still do. I still play the crap out of it. And then time evolved, some new games showed up, and then I fell in love with stealth games. And literally, the game that actually started my passion to it was definitely Splinter Cell.
Yeah, I love those games. Chaos Theory was one of my favorites.
Oh, I love them all to bits.
I think with Chaos Theory, they'd reached the point, the pinnacle of, the interactivity, what you could do.
True.
'Cause they'd added pretty much every tool that you could think of to use when it comes to espionage.
True.
Like the sticky cameras and stuff like that. As well as when somebody the noisemaker, when somebody goes over to it, you can blow it up without spraying with gas.
Yeah, that's like really cool. You can literally make your own paths like you actually want to, and make your entrances. It's just so awesome. Yeah. You sometimes can get so epic moments. It's just priceless.
Yeah, I think the only candidate to try and match the game would be Hitman. Obviously, that's the same.
Yeah.
Try and sneak in,
also
get to your target.
And plus Metal Gear Solid.
Oh yeah, I love that game.
Well, actually, the first game I actually was played was probably Metal Gear Solid 4, and by that time I was like, it looks kind of cool. But when I actually played it and finished it, was like, wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The boy was big.
Blew my mind. Yeah. Holy crap. Yes, the Star Citizen as well. Holy crap.
Yeah.
There's been a big issue with it lately. Everybody's in uproar because they have updated the client for the game and it's 100 gigabytes.
Oh god.
The game is going to be that large that the client has to be 100 gigabytes to even start the game up, which is insane.
Well, the space is one thing, the downloading of it is a different thing.
Yeah, if you're in America and you've got a cap, this will fucking eat your monthly, allowance up.
Yeah.
It will just tear straight through it. And I think it's insane, to be honest.
Well, but from the other hand, look at the graphics and the size of the game itself.
Excuse me.
It's just...
Yeah, I do keep going on it now and again. I keep meaning to make a first look video, but I get sidetracked. I just want to fly the spaceship,
Yeah.
I've got a joystick. I just grab my joystick, put it on my lap, and I'm off. I don't even think about, talking or anything like that.
Yeah, the focus is so strong you can't even think about talking.
Yeah. The game is so in depth. They're going into so much detail. It's crazy.
To be honest, I think everyone actually says that because that Star Citizen is the top one Kickstarter game of all time.
Yeah, it's raised something like $43 million.
Yeah.
To fund the game, and I know it sounds like a lot of money, but when you look at how much time they spend on, making the cockpits in detail and making the ship as detailed as possible. I even saw a clip on the members' website of the realistic weapon damage that they're going to be adding to the game, and it is insane. One laser blast will put a hole through your wing. One missile will knock your wing clean off, stuff like that, and it all breaks off in little pieces. The pieces that are made to construct the ships will break off when they're damaged. So, if somebody blows you up, the whole of your ship will just break into pieces and float in space. And It just looks crazy, the stuff that they're going to do to the game.
Also, plus
It
the
looks
first-person shooting in the stations.
Yeah, the FPS module plays a lot like Mass Effect. It is really, really easy to use.
And it looks really good.
Yeah, hats off to the guy, really, seriously. They're really doing an awesome job with the game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to take till 2020, I think, for it to be fully ready and at the point where everybody could play, and they'll just have to keep updating it after that.
And imagine actually playing it with Oculus Rift.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That would be mind-blowing.
Yeah, I might start up like a little GoFundMe or something like that so I can get an Oculus. Couldn't nobody give me any money into it.
Also, speaking about Galaxy games, obviously Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I got such a boner when I read about that.
Personally, I really love the Star Wars games, and I played, I think, both of the Battlefronts. And the only thing I don't really like about the new Battlefront is that there won't be any like galaxy, space dogfighting and all that stuff. At least for now. Maybe it's gonna be like a DLC. Who knows?
Yeah, I think they mentioned that there is going to be space dogfights in it, but it'll be from selected battles from the actual movie series, like above Tatooine or what was the other one? Princess's Planet.
Naboo?
I can't remember. Naboo, that's the one. The Battle of Naboo. Yeah, little Anakin flew in and destroyed the shield generators, which took down the whole fleet, which was cool. But yeah, I think they're definitely going to have to add it in there because, you know, it's a Battlefront game.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to have to be part of the game because.
Well, sooner or later they're probably going to add it.
Yeah, they will. They've got to. They've got to. Everybody wants it.
Yeah.
Either that or they'll bring out like an expansion.
True.
So it'll be Battlefront Starfighter or something like that. But yeah, I really enjoyed the Starfighter games.
Yeah. Well, it depends from the game itself and how actually the engine and the gameplay itself works. But yeah, most of them are really enjoyable.
I never really got into Knights of the Old Republic though.
Well, that one is just. Wait, Knights of the Old Republic.
It's the old like RPG version where you could go around and make your own character.
Yeah.
You start off as obviously a Padawan, and then you've got to work your way up to Jedi. And you've got to interact with all these characters and stuff like that. I never really got into it. I played it on the Xbox, the original Xbox, and it just kind of threw me away from that kind of game because it'd give you a mission and then you'd accidentally stumble upon a side mission where somebody's getting attacked, and then it'd turn into a big freaking battle, and then you'd fail your main mission because you killed an important character by accident, you know, something stupid like that.
Yeah.
It was a bit crazy. It wasn't well thought out. But, you know, I think the RPG type games seem to be the way to go right now. Like, obviously big open world RPG type games are what everybody's screaming for, because they want to get pulled into an open world. They want to be able to do a lot of stuff. And, you know, I think games are going to end up that big that you'll have to be, you know, like a jobless bum like myself to be able to get into the game to play it. You'd need that much time to try and develop some of the storyline. You need to book a week off work if you are working. They're getting bigger and bigger and more impressive with I'd say every 6 months something comes out that's extraordinary.
Yeah.
It seems. Obviously there was GTA 5. That's just insane how it is now. I mean, if I had 2 stronger cards, like 2 980s, that game, I'd be able to have it on max settings without worrying about, you know, power or anything like that. Yeah, it's just freaking Everything's evolving so fast. How long do you think it'll be before we put an Oculus Rift on and be able to see a digital world like we're looking outside?
Oh, well, that's a tough question, to be honest. I mean, right now, Oculus Rift is English hard. Oculus Rift itself is really developing real fast. Also, there's some other companies that are trying to make something close to Oculus Rift, like LG, if I recall right, as well.
Yeah, LG, Sony.
Yeah.
There's someone else as well, but I can't remember their name.
But yeah. Well, personally, I think in next top 10 years, maximum, we are definitely going to be submerged into virtual reality.
Yeah, I think. Can you remember who did the first VR headset?
Oh, damn, that was a long time ago, to be honest.
Yes, it was indeed.
Well, it was like little small 3D shooter games and all that stuff. But even though for that type of gaming and all for that actually time, it was already something mind-blowing for some people. But
yeah, a lot of people didn't like it though because it just used red light. It didn't have any color variation. It was the Nintendo's virtual reality system. I can't remember the name. It was the something boy, but it was like a VR headset which was like quite big from back to front, and it was on a stand, so you had to have it on this stand to use it. You couldn't strap it to your head because it was too freaking heavy. You had to have it on this stand, so you'd have like a table or something in front of you.
yeah,
And then put the stand up, put the helmet on, and then just press your eyes into the thing, and then pull the strap around. And that was the first ever 3D virtual reality game adapter, and it was from Nintendo. So they envisioned something a long time ago that's basically exploding out right now, which is virtual reality. There's the OmniVirtuix as well, which you saw somebody playing GTA 5 on it, didn't you? You posted it onto Facebook.
yeah. They basically added like virtual reality goggles and also like a treadmill.
Yeah, that's the OmniVirtuix.
Yeah.
That whole treadmill setup. It's just insane, you know. It's going to be like a must-have accessory soon. You know, if I was a millionaire, I'd have one right now. No word of a lie, I would have one right now.
Same here. I would buy two, just in case.
But yeah, I don't think it's going to be that long at all. I mean, when you look, say like Deus Ex, the cutscenes, they look really realistic. And if you look at, say, like PS2 cutscenes compared to gameplay, and now you look at Xbox One cutscenes to gameplay, they're very similar.
Sure.
Obviously, the gameplay section is slightly graphically inferior compared to the CGI movie. But when you look at it on the PC, there's not much difference at all. And Deus Ex has come quite far because of its visual perfection with the CGI cutscenes. And, you know, the graphics on the PC are almost exactly like watching the video. So, you know, given another 10 years with graphical tweaking and like 4K being, you know, more popular and more popular, it won't be long until you'll be able to sit here and look at a virtual world like you're looking at your back garden. It'll look that real. And I think that's kind of scary, to be honest, because there's a lot of people out there with, you know, obviously mental illnesses that find it hard to separate themselves from gaming to coming back to reality.
Sure.
Obviously, a lot of kids have done stuff. There's been a lot of adults as well that have done stuff to their friends because they thought they were still in the game. So how is that going to affect people, you know, with those kind of illnesses in the future? It's going to be insane. There's going to be a lot of stuff in the papers. You know, gaming is going to get slammed again.
Yeah, gaming is getting slammed and blamed
It gets slammed all the time.
for
Yeah.
most of any things that happen. Someone gets killed, blame already the video games.
Blame GTA.
Yeah, exactly.
A woman gets raped, blame GTA.
Yeah.
It's not the individual, it's you know, his lifestyle that's influenced
And
him,
his
which
brain
I
cells
find,
are dying already.
I find it intellectually moronic to even say something like that. Blame it on the game. Blame it on your lifestyle. No, it's the way the person's been brought up to understand the world around him that is the issue.
Exactly.
If he's not taught what's right from wrong and what he should do if he's frustrated, what he should do if he needs help. If people are taught these lessons in life, then they're less likely to go and do something stupid and illegal and or morally wrong.
Exactly.
Altogether. So, and you know, it really hurts me every time I see like an article or somebody posts on Twitter, you know, so and so said this, blame it on gaming, blah blah blah. It's painful. You know, I've been playing games since most of these people were still in nappies.
Exactly. Same here.
It's like, no, it's not the game, it's the person and his lifestyle that has influenced what's happened. You know, people are always looking for somebody to blame instantly, and they don't look
Because
the
they
individual.
don't. It's basically only because the person itself doesn't really want to take the blame on himself, at least for
Yeah,
once.
they don't want to take adult responsibility.
Yeah. They just
The
want.
same with music, wasn't it, when Eminem came around? You know, the amount of people that, you know, stabbed their friends, and the lawyer says, "Oh, did it because of Eminem?" You know, his music made him do it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. This guy listens to Marilyn Manson, so he's a serial killer.
Yeah.
You know, shit like that. It's crazy. Why do they always blame an art form that somebody enjoys? It's the individual for misinterpreting that art form. You know, an art form's meant to be enjoyed.
Exactly.
It's somebody's expression of, you know, what they're feeling. It's freaking crazy how insane some people are.
Yeah.
Same with this feminist movement at the minute.
Oh.
That are trying to destroy and discredit every, not just gamer,
But every
Male gamer.
male gamer.
but every male in general. It is insane. It's like a cult. That's what it is. It's just a cult. You know, I do have certain feminist views in some ways, but not in the ways that these people are doing it. It's just insane. It's like they're angry that the ex-husband freaking divorced them and left them for the best friend, so they're just turning into a man-hating freaking Leviathan that wants to destroy everything. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. Oh, really?
Yeah.
New 8K monitor. I thought 4K was going to be the max. Holy shit.
Wait, there's a new Mario coming?
They're testing 8K monitors at the moment.
Wow.
So, Jesus Christ. I mean, you've got 4K mobile screens right now. I think it's the Samsung Galaxy S6 that's got it on. That's a 4K screen on that. And they used, was it an S4? The screen of an S4 in the old Oculus.
To be honest, I don't really know.
Yeah, I think it was it.
They all look the same for me.
Yeah. But anyway, that's the way they're developing the Oculus, is using mobile screens to try and, you know, figure out what screens would be perfect for it. And I think that a 4K screen in the Oculus would be too much. You know, just put a 2560 screen in there. You know, a 2K screen. You know, that'll be fine. You know, it's the next notch up from 1080p. And 1080p for me is graphically beautiful anyway.
True. Even 70p looks quite good. Like,
720p
yeah,
is not-
720.
yeah. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
But there's a weird thing with this whole 720p and 1080p thing, because if you go to like DVD, you know, movie sites or anything like that, they'll say 720p, which is HD, and then they'll say 1080p, which is true HD, and then obviously there's like 2K after that, and then 4K. That's like, what the? Wouldn't 4K be the true HD? You know, why is 1080p true HD? That means you don't have to go any higher than 1080p. You penises. Holy crap. But yeah, that's all I've got on my mind for today. What are you finished? Are you done?
Yep.
Like,
I'm dry. I'm fully dry.
We've been milked. Our teeth are empty. Yep, definitely empty. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining us on this episode of Brewcast. As always, it's been fun.
And emotional.
And emotional, yes. I've got quite a few things off my chest. I feel so light. As light as a feather.
But yeah, guys,
Yeah.
for the next episode, we might actually make like right before the podcast, we're gonna ask you guys like allow you guys to ask some questions for us on Twitter if you guys want to know.
Using the hashtag the broadcast.
Exactly.
I'm like pointing because I'm going to put it up here above my head. Yeah, so if you've got any questions or about anything, you know, ask away.
Yeah.
Don't be too shy because we're not. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Much love to every single one of you beautiful people. And peace out from me. Peace out from him and all.